Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers. Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Alright, hello everybody. That was a long introduction. Anyway, Ghost of Verne here, and we are continuing on in our Alan Wake adventure. And first of all, I will pick up this coffee thermos. That's the first one in this episode. We are currently in the third episode that's named Ransom. And we are in this trailer park and we are visiting Rosie. So that's the girl that we met at the beginning in the diner. So let's get right into it. This nice mister who owns this park will help us. And we will see what Rosie has to say, because she called us and she said that she has the manuscript, or some pages at least. We definitely want that. So what? Oh,
It gets better.
it's to be unlocked.
Barbara Jagger drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
What were we doing in the garbage? Oh, that's the trailer. Is it the house? So it's like a mobile house.
Well,
I don't
mister,
know.
this here's Rose's trailer.
Yeah, it's a trailer.
Mind me asking what you want with her?
We don't have
We're
those
just here to talk to her, pal.
in my country. Okay, let's... Oh, there's a coffee thermos. See it through the window. Let's knock.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my
Are you?
manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
You sound very robotic.
Hey,
Not
this is
human-like
really
at all.
good. Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
I'm sorry,
for
what?
Barry, she doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh...
Oh, this is weird.
What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
Mm-hmm.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
That's interesting.
She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
So that's interesting. So we get the character Thomas Zane, who was a writer, a poet. We saw his books. He also entered our dreams even before we arrived here. And then there's the Barbara Jagger. And Thomas Zane said to us in the recent dream that darkness wears her skin. His Barbara, so Barbara was his somehow. I would suppose that the TZ and BJ on the diver's isle that we found in the first episode was actually Thomas Zane and Barbara Jagger. And then there was Cynthia Weaver, that's the lamp lady, who wrote about them. CW. Anyway, this is disturbing. This is disturbing a bit. And this furniture has seen better days. And she has the same books as everyone else. Conspiracy of Faith and The Within Side. And some other books, as well as the full set of Alan Casey's books. Yep. And the sudden stop over there. Alright. What's this? Medicated to Hate. That's an interesting title. Let's... Oh, Barry.
Rose
Anyway.
took a day for me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
It was interesting that Barry dozed off first, or he felt the effects of the drug first, because it's interesting because I would expect actually Alan to feel it first because he's exhausted, he didn't have much sleep, and he's also lightweight compared to Barry. Anyway, let's pick this up. Cooking with corn. Hello.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and
Yep.
left its mark.
First
darkness.
refill is free.
The
Milk
darkness,
sugar on
and
the
obviously
counter
it's
there.
not there anymore.
Would you like to hear
Return
today's
to sender.
specials?
Barry,
Thank you.
wake up.
A nice day.
You won't wake up.
Come back soon.
Okay, let's go outside.
My gun
Oh, there's a
and flashlight
manuscript.
were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Okay, I doubt that I can pick up Barry and put him in the car. It's too heavy for me.
Like Rose, that little smile she had, how she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer, but those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble, and they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Okay, so we can expect a meeting with the local police force. Anyway, that was interesting. The boat was picked up by the tornado. Whoa. Oh, this is the way. Need to go this way, I think. Really? Oh, there's a radio.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know?
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had argument with Danny, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting, man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
Okay, so that was Walt. That was the guy that we met in the police station, at the police station in the holding cell. We switched the light on for him. Yeah, this is not the way. This is the way then. Yes. Okay. So that's the car, and there's the local owner, landlord, and there's the police. I'm gonna get it now. I'm gonna get it.
God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is
Yeah,
Agent
God knows he's...
Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest!
Hemingway?
Move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face!
I don't know
Stay
Hemingway.
right where you are, Spillane!
Oh, that man is crazy. There are civilians. You cannot shoot like that.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Yeah, he's a maniac. That's right.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Oh, no. Move it, I'm gonna move it, but... That seemed a bit excessive. They won't see me. Okay. There are other guys over there.
There he is!
Yeah.
There he goes!
Leave me alone. Oh.
Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh no. Oh no. A flare. Ow. Oh. They're standing over. Oh my god. So many of them. Okay. This way. Suppose this way. There's a manuscript page in front of me, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, sorry, lost my direction. Okay. Just wait for a bit while I read this page.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Right. That's another page. Oh, I see darkness. This is not good. This is not good. Oh. Okay. What? Okay, so this car is done for. And there is another manuscript page. That's the third one, I think. Let's read it real quick. Rose visited by the dark presence.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
All right. Okay. Let's continue. This is not the most exciting of chases, but it will get better. I think. There's nothing over there. So I'm just gonna go this way. There's a safe haven. I don't really need, but oh, there's another flare.
Search the area. Stay sharp.
Oh, darkness.
This way.
I see them.
Over here.
Over there. Oh, over here. That's not good. Also the darkness takes them, actually. It takes them. Crossing the bridge.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Of course the light went out just as I passed. How did the car get here? Yeah, and how... Oh, that's weird. This is weird. I hear a chopper. I hear a chopper. Nope.
You on the ground. Hold it right there.
Nope.
There's nowhere to run.
Oh, crazy. You're shooting at me. Oh my god. The crows will get the chopper. Even. This is not a... I mean, this is a pretty heavy chopper. But, alright. Okay. So that is progress, but we have this tower here. And I definitely want to check it out. Okay, that looks like the radio station or the gas station, maybe. And that's the crash site. That is the crash site. Okay, there's a coffee thermos over there. Right over my head.
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
That's the radio station. Okay, so there was the gas station. Okay, so that's where I'm going. Radio station. Okay, so here we have another coffee thermos and a radio. Let's use it.
This is James. Mulligan Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you... Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
So was Agent Nightingale, was he drinking and... Come on. Was he drinking and shooting? That's not good. That's definitely... I'm not a professional, but I can imagine that you shouldn't drive and
the
drink.
broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
I wonder if I can get to that tower over there. That might be interesting. Oh, good. Yeah, and we have no light.
Clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Okay.
There was no power to
Oh,
the
no
searchlight.
power. Okay, so let's first pick up this coffee thermos. And now a generator, which is over here. And that should give some power to the searchlight. We can use to destroy this poltergeist gate. Okay, so that's that. And we can continue this way. So many stairs. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Wait. Let's pick up the flashlight then. And maybe... we like this then. Yep. Let's destroy both wings. Okay. So now I just need to find a save haven. Oh, flashbangs. Oh, flashbangs, that's good.
They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
I use them. Uh-huh. Middle mouse button. Throw it. Oh, good. Suppose I will not be able to get back up. Oh, good. Get back. Sadly, I had to use two. My mistake. Should have only used one. Oh, you know what? Yeah, like that. That was much better. And oh, that I need to get there. I need to get there. Let's also listen to radio.
You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So we have a checkpoint. There is some shirt. But the progress is over there. And there is going to be a fight. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh. You need to die. Okay, anyway. So that also didn't went as good as it could have, but there is another manuscript page that we are going to read, and that's Rose touched by the dark presence.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Oh my god. I am not surprised. I would also be screaming. So that was that, and now... Oh yeah, I need to go there because there is the There is a supply chest over here. I remember. So I fully expect... Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Yep. All of you dead. Yeah, this is it. This is it. And there is this. And we got a flare gun and some batteries and some flares. Also, we have this generator that should give us some light. And we have a checkpoint. And with that, I think I'm gonna leave it off. I wish you... Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. I wish you happy gaming, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.